And we are live on the internet again, Sarah. Hi.
That thingy called the Inter something. Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in on Facebook. This is our weekly news brief that Mateo and I like to do. The sartorially splendid Mateo Voscanian, who you see on the screen here. And so we're going to give you a little bit of news. We're going to give you a great trivia question, and we're going to give you a rundown of this week's wonderful events at Caffe Lena. So fasten your seatbelt. We're going to do a lot of talking for about 10 minutes, and you're going to have a trivia question to answer. So before we get into the shows and the trivia, what's the news, Mateo?
Well, we don't have much this week. There's a lot going on at Folk HQ, but I do want to inform the folks that we have new merchandise in the cafe store. You'll find it in our lobby. You can find it online. There's hoodies, there's cozy flannel shirts, there's new hats, there's winter hats. All the proceeds from any merchandise sales go directly towards our mission here at Caffe Lena. So it's a good way to look cool, but also support a place you dearly love. So please check it out online.
Great, excellent. And we're going to just leave that as the news this week because we have so many shows to talk about that we just don't want to go over time. So, starting out with tonight, Thursday the 2nd at 7 o'clock, we have a really cool band called the Trouble Notes coming. This is the first time the Trouble Notes have come, and they have this kind of European flavor to what they do, although they are based in Brooklyn. And it has this, like, I don't know if you would agree with me at all, but I would say almost like a little bit of a Jethro Tull vibe to what they do.
They got it all. They do rock and roll, folk, traditional folk, great fiddle player. It's a fantastic live show.
Yeah, cool. Nice people. Oh, and I just want to say that the name of this tour is More Violins, Less Violence. And that is something we all need. So come down, feel good, listen to good music, discover a new band. What's going on Friday?
Friday, November 3rd, we have a doubleheader, 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. with Livingston Taylor. Rebecca Loby will be opening both shows. If you don't know Livingston Taylor, get out from under your rock and discover.
Excellent. Saturday the 4th at 3 o'clock, we have a very special sold out little folk show. This is called Classroom to Concert, which is a project that Saratoga chamber players, classical musicians, took on, where they worked with kids at Division Street School to actually compose a new piece of music. So that piece of music will be performed along with some other pieces performed by the members of Saratoga Chamber Players. This is all sponsored by Kevin and Claudia Bright and Polyset.
And then Saturday, the evening show at 8 p.m. It's both sides now. The songs of Joni Mitchell. It's a fantastic tribute night to the music of Joni Mitchell, put together by a board member and longtime friend of the cafe, Michael Eck. It's a benefit for the cafe. The tickets in person are sold out, but that's just an opportunity to hop on caffelena.tv and join the fun from the comfort of your own home and stream the show.
Yeah, it's Joni's 80th birthday. So this is our show for her birthday. I did want to let you know that I just got a message that Angelina Valenti, who is going to be performing, unfortunately has a strep throat. And so she is not going to be able to be part of the show, but the rest of the lineup is spectacular and we're going to have a great night. That takes us to Sunday the 5th at 1:30 in the afternoon, where we will be having the Playwrights Jam, which is it's a chance to bring down any kind of theatrical piece that you have been working on and have your scene read by people who are in the room. People have been workshopping plays, and we're going to have a performance of them before too long. But for right now, this is just a workshop session at 1:30 on the 5th.
And then the evening of the 5th, 7 p.m., Mike and Ruthie of the band The Mammals will be taking the stage here at Caffe Lena. Do not miss this show.
You know, they're amazing. And Ruthie is a second generation Caffe Lena performer. Both of her parents have been on the roster here. And her mom performed here pregnant. So she's been a real lifer. Okay, time for the trivia question. So, last night when I got home, I checked my mailbox, and the long-awaited book that I ordered while it was still hadn't been released yet had arrived, and that book is called My Greenwich Village: Dave, Bob, and Me by Terry Tall. Terry was Dave Van Ronk's first wife, and she is the one who is responsible for Bob Dylan and a lot of other really wonderful people playing here at Caffe Lena in the 1960s. So this is, sorry guys, we're going down that road again, a Bob Dylan related trivia question, but Bob is not the answer. Okay, so before recording his own songs, Bob Dylan also played harmonica as a session musician, including on a September 1961 date at Caffe Lena with this politically minded Columbia Records label mate known as the Texas Songbird. Who is this fellow folk legend? And if you haven't ordered Terry Tall's book yet, My Greenwich Village, Dave, Bob, and Me, this is a great time to do it. Her last name is spelled Thal. So look that up. Anybody interested in folk revival history will really enjoy that book. All right, your turn, buddy.
All right, so we're back Monday the 6th, 6:30 p.m. sign up start for the best darn open mic in the land. 6:30 p.m. sign up, 7 p.m. show. If you just want a bite to eat and to enjoy some great art, it's a good place to come. But if you want to perform, it's also a great place to come. It's a fantastic community, good food, and we're open on a Monday night. Can't get that much in downtown Saratoga.
We didn't get the memo. All right. Tuesday, the 7th at 7 o'clock, it is storytelling open mic. This month's feature is Mary Murphy, 7 o'clock, doors at 6:30.
Wednesday, the 8th at 10:30 in the morning. This is our weekly free program for children. It's called Folk Club Kids. It's a nice half-hour music, story, dance show. It's free to the public. Please bring your kids, bring the family. It's a really great, fun, engaging way to dip your toes into the folk music waters.
All right. And then we wrap up with a really special show on Wednesday, the 8th at 7 o'clock. It is singer-songwriter Chris Pierce, who you will hear all over Sirius XM and all kinds of folk radio shows coast to coast. He has amazing stuff out there. He has a social justice bent to his songs in a way that brings people in and doesn't divide, but encourages goodness. So the 8th at 7 o'clock, I hope that you'll join us for Chris Pierce. And that's it. Mateo, thanks for bringing me all that extra Halloween candy.
We only had 5 trick-or-treaters. It was a sad Halloween.
We didn't have any. I live way out in the boonies. So thanks for the candy. All right, everybody. Don't forget that trivia question. And